We are in complete control of what we think and feel. Isn't that empowering? If it's not, then it freaking should be. Today, I'm going to talk about 3 mindset hacks to prime you for making actual change, lasting change in your life. I'm Jessica Samus, and here we are talking all things about transformation and actually becoming the 2.0 you, something that I feel like I know a little bit about. Psychologists say that we have a negative thought process bias, so we actually think ahead and think about all of those things that are going to go wrong. I just saw a movie yesterday with my kids. It was amazing. Inside Out 2. If you don't know anything about this movie or the one that precedes it, like, where have you been? Just kidding. Let me fill you in though, really quickly. There is this girl and her name is Riley. And we as the audience get to experience seeing all of the headquarters that make up her mind and her brain. Okay. Crazy, right? It's actually very awesome. And if you're a parent or an aunt or uncle or grandparent or a teacher or anyone that deals with kids or just for adults, actually, I strongly suggest that you show both of these movies to your children, because what a lesson it gives about how all of our different emotions work together in our head. It's crazy. It's a crazy headquarters up there. Okay. That's why this is where all the things start to do anything, to change anything. So in the second movie, we get introduced to a new character who is in Riley's head, because Riley is now 13 years old. Okay. When all of our thought processes begin to change. Do you remember that lovely time in your life where everything was hella confusing and you wanted to like be someone different every single day? I mean, your parents probably loved it. You had no idea what to do with all of these conflicting new character traits. Some of the new ones are like embarrassment, anxiety, of course, and boredom, I think. It's that time where we begin to think critically and not so narrow-minded anymore, but it's also just so confusing. Let's talk about anxiety. She's crazy. And in Inside Out 2, she is just sitting there having everyone in the headquarters that is working together come up with all of the possible outcomes that could go wrong so that they can kind of get ahead of whatever situation is about to happen and change it, like a hockey game or starting your first day of school. All right, that seems fine. And it seems like a lot of something that someone named anxiety would probably do, right? Yeah, it adds up. But then Joy comes along. Joy lives up to her name. She's joyful. We love her. Joy comes along and decides that the whole crew actually need to start thinking about all of the scenarios that could go right, the best case scenarios. Wow, what a conflicting set of ideas that are going on in our heads right now, right? Well, this happens to Riley, but it also happens to all of us every single day. You know those moments, okay? Yes. I believe that you probably have been there. So what do we do with all of this information? Well, if we can pause and catch ourselves when this happens, we can change it. And be proud of yourself when this happens, okay? Because what you're doing is you are channeling that superpower, which is called self-awareness, okay? Many of us don't possess that trait, that self-awareness, believe it or not, but it's okay because we can work on it. We need to stop it and we need to redirect our thoughts, because what if the situation can go right? What about all the scenarios that can go the right way? That can be the best case scenarios. Guess what? We have the power to change that, to change how we think of things. So I want you to really lean into that. And this is a part of these mindset shifts that we are making to make real change. But can we also be the type of people that can question a scenario, a habit, a new skill that we are trying to acquire, or work that needs to be done that we might be procrastinating on, and figure out a way to make it fun, perhaps? Yes, you can do that as well. Okay. It all happens here and we have the power to do that. So be that person. And furthermore, I know that we really don't have the power to change everything that happens to us, to circumstances, but we always have the power to control how we react. I know you probably love hearing that saying because you've probably been hearing it your whole life, but it's damn true. Okay. I want you to see how all of this, whether you want to change your body, change your habits, change the conversation that is going on in your head, It all has to happen with a mindset shift, with multiple mindset shifts. Like you have to work on it every single day, but you can do it and your life is going to be so much better. The key to making lasting change really lies within our mindset. And let's talk about 3 mindset shifts to change it all. Mindset shift number 1, cultivate a growth mindset. A growth mindset is a belief that your abilities and your potential are not fixed, okay? That can be developed through effort and perseverance. And this is so true. This is something that we taught our kids in school. And what a great concept to understand at such a young age. I think about my kindergartner, okay? At the beginning of the year, she said, I can't read yet. That's the key word. But guess what? Now she's reading like a champ as she's going into first grade. We're not ever just experts at them from the get-go. They're hard at first, okay? And it's natural for us to get frustrated, and that's okay. Keep that at the forefront. It's never going to be easy at the beginning, because if it were easy, then you wouldn't learn anything, okay? Remember that. When you have a growth mindset, you see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles to be avoided. Embrace the idea that you can learn and grow and improve with dedication and hard work, okay? Here's a quick example related to my fitness journey. I had a friend challenge me to do a 100 push-up a day challenge. And, push-ups are hard, okay? But I took on the challenge and did about 5 push-ups at a time throughout the day to add up to 100. And now I could probably do 25 at a time, maybe more. I don't know. But your first time doing any of these things is never going to be easy. The first time you get to the gym or back to the gym is not going to be, and it's not going to be an easy trip, okay? But keep on doing it, and you will get there. If you sat down and try to play the piano and you want to play Beethoven, do you think that you're going to be playing Beethoven? Well, hell no, you're not. It takes work. Unless you're a savant, which I actually have seen that before, but that's besides the point. All right, mindset shift number 2, reframe your perspective. Our thoughts and our beliefs shape our reality, just like I talked about. If you constantly tell yourself that change is too hard or that you will never succeed, like you won't, okay? You're setting yourself up for failure before you even begin. Instead, reframe your perspective on focusing on the positive outcomes, like joy and the benefits of making the change that you desire. Visualize how your life will improve and why you started in the first place. Create those Post-it notes with the goal of losing 10 pounds or doing 100 push-ups a day and put them everywhere. Remind yourself of where you're going. And again, why you're going there, okay? Because that's going to help. Mindset shift number 3, cultivate self-compassion. Change is rarely a linear process, okay? And setbacks are inevitable. When you encounter obstacles or stumble along the way, it's easy to become discouraged and give up. That's why it's crucial to cultivate self-compassion. Give yourself a pat on the back, okay? Be kind to yourself and understanding, and know that progress takes time. If you're trying to lose 15 pounds in 2 days, and it ain't gonna happen. You know why? Because you didn't put those 15 pounds on in 2 days, right? Of course not. It takes time. And if you lose a pound a week, if your goal is weight loss, you better figure out a way to celebrate the small wins, okay? Because you deserve it. And the more you do that, the more you're going to set yourself up for more momentum to just keep on doing better. Understand that there are going to be setbacks, but you can always reset tomorrow. Tomorrow is always going to be a new day, and the sun is always going to be shining. All right. This is your call to action. Now that you've learned these mindset changes, I want you to start by identifying the change that you want to make and apply these strategies to your daily life. Remember, changing your mindset is the beginning. It's the root. This is where it needs to start to make any kind of lasting change. Trust me, I know from experience. If you're ready to take it to the next level and you want to consider working with a mindset coach like myself, let's talk. Together we can develop a personalized plan so that you can really cultivate the right mindset and self-discipline needed to achieve your goals. Check out my free habit guide down below. These are small habits that you can put into effect immediately to make real changes. And when you're ready to start these new habits, you need to do this one small thing that will make all of the difference. Promise. And it's super easy. So check out this video for that. And until next time, please hit that like, and sub button and share it with somebody who might take some value out of this. Thank you for sticking with me the whole time. And I want you to remember that we are always as good as what we practice consistently. So make sure the habits that you are setting up are either setting you up for that they're setting you up for success and not failure. Okay. All right. Until next time, keep working hard, keep your head up, and keep working on that mindset. All right. It takes a little bit of work, but it's going to be worth it.